What's good, guys? This is Charles and team at COG, and we got my man Jason right here. He ended up taking probably one of the, in my opinion, like one of my, like, I don't know how to put it, the best, like, not the worst choice, but Fiendsmith Orcust.
Horus.
Horus, Fiendsmith, Horus, Orcust.
Right.
And he's going to talk to you guys about his matchups and just show you his deck list. And yeah, so Jason, you have the floor.
Sweet. So I'll get into matchups. Kind of round one was Snake Eyes Fiendsmith. I got hand trapped to death, and I couldn't really put up a fight. Round two was well, kind of forget round two. Yep, forgot round two. Round three was Catch Tira. I got shifted, but I actually ended up beating him. He's a super cool dude. Round three was Ritual Beast. Oh man, so I lost all the dice rolls except for against round 4 or 5. But he won the dice roll. He goes first, and he draw phase, drop shifter, which we're playing Orcust, so shifter immediately kind of hurts. This went a little dark here, technical difficulties, and it was just rough. And then he summons Protos, and just for, I guess, shits and giggles, he goes, "I don't know what you're playing, so I'm gonna call dark." So I just kind of gave him that one. Game 2 went draw phase, and another shifter, and was able to put up a little board, but not big enough to stop him from playing. Next round was round 4, which, like I said, I won the dice roll. Was YuGiOh Fiendsmith. I 2-0'd them, and then round 5 was another Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, and went game 3. It was pretty close. I think side deck kind of hurt me in the long run, but I'll get to it when I show you guys.
Yeah, keep going.
Right. So for the Orcust engine, we got Mac Daddy G, Harp Horror is back at 3. He's just like helps the deck out phenomenal. To kind of try to stay in the same lane with all these tier 0s and 1s and decks, but really good. And then main normal summon, we have YuGiOh. Move it over. I don't know. We have YuGiOh, main normal summon. One of the biggest play starters. He's just really good because we have like so much baits. Because you can go through like the Fiendsmith engine, the Horus engine. You know, you can bait out the Inburns, bait out the Ashes, and everything else, and then you just summon him, and you can still pretty much go full combo and break their board in the process. 2 skeleton, 2 nightmare, self-explanatory, 1 wand. Spell and traps, 1 babble, 1 crescendo, 1 return. Just kind of helps unclog your hand. It's like a nice draw. Obviously crescendo, and then the babble to let us play on our turn. For the Horus package, just 3 Imseti, 1 Happy, and then 3 Sark. I wanted to see Sark as much as possible, especially when you Imseti send an Orcust name, they ash it, and then you still activate the sarcophagus to pitch more Orcust names. So that was always cute and funny. Unless it's shifter, fuck shifter. For the Fiendsmith engine, 3 engraver, 1 lurry, and then 2 tracked. There would be times that I would just, like, if I didn't have a normal summon, I would just search lurry and then discard an Orcust name, and then normal summon lurry, and then go into the Fiendsmith combos. Yeah, it was pretty good. If combos go off, we're pretty solid. If not, then like we have more supporting engines in here to like help us make a pretty formidable board. Hand traps, 3 Imperm, DD Crow. I kind of wish I saw DD Crow at 3. It was like really high impactful against the Fiendsmith stuff, and sometimes with like to get rid of the princess if you have to go second or anything like that. We got 3 Droll, kind of probably the most underperforming card. I saw it every game against a Ritual Beast player, but shifter when you can't play Droll under shifter, so wah wah. 3 Droplet, could go in second. Empty your hand and you can still play through your graveyard, which is like phenomenal. 2 Tactics, just to kind of play through the hand traps. If you see an Ash, you can Tactics, look at their hand, and shuffle one thing back. I think it was like only once in the whole tournament that I actually chose to draw 2, and that's because I was pretty much already in a winning game state. And then Called By and Foolish. We'll go extra deck. We got Link Spider just for the Gear Suit token because RIP Link Karibo. Actually came up once that with Nibiru, because normally when you have Link Kuriboh, you play Link Kuriboh and Link Spider just to play through Nibiru. But I kind of missed the second one, but that was only once. Nightmare, we still play the Nightmares just because I don't have 2 SPs. Usually going second, you can make SP or Unicorn to like help break the board, and then you kind of set up for whichever one on their following turn. If I had 2 SPs, it would be that one. IP, because it's still 2017, we're still doing Orcust IP combos. And then we got Galateas, Dings, just overall, don't really need explanations. Rank 8s, number 90, if our hand's looking good and we can put up a monster negate to help us extend further, like perfect. Zombie Vampire, just in case our hand isn't that great and we have Horus Engine and we can mill 4 against the Kashtira. I milled 4, I milled a Harp and I think like a Skeleton, and then I stole his Fenrir, so it was like pretty peak, pretty nice. And then the Fiendsmith, 1 Requiem, 1 Sequence, the Fusion, Lacrima, and then the High King. So going first, game 1 or whatever, I would always go High King, and then game 2 or whatever, like depending on who was going first, I go him going first just to help with the board breakers. But overall, I enjoyed the engine. Like, I wish I could have fit in like a Beatrice or maybe a Closed Moon, but like with it being a different attribute, and sometimes you have to go to it like kind of mid to late game, in turn, I guess, and you get locked in the darks depending on your combo line. So that's why I chose to keep it out. They're super good and very debatable to like why to run them. Side deck, I got Harpies. Let's do the Thrust package here. Thrusts, 3 Mind Controls, and a Change of Heart. I guess you could throw in even these 2 for the Thrust, but these 4 were like amazingly awesome. Oh, sorry. I know that's too many adjectives, but I stole Appaloosas. I stole like Flame Burges before they could summon the IP out, or I stole the IP, or I baited the IP. Like, these were like so amazing. And then even if you had like an Orcust or something, you can still go Galatea and then play through the graveyard. So like most of the time, you know, I know this is crazy Snake Eyes format, so like 2 monsters equal Closed Moon, but like this is OG Orcust, so you get 2 monsters and you pretty much have full Orcust combo. Evenly, just going second, board breaking. I don't think I really saw it, never really came up. Harpies, I don't think I even cited it. I didn't face too many back rows. And then Thrust to help me dig. Dark Rulers, just in case. Saw some big boards, never really saw it. Never really came up. Anti-Spell, which is stupid going first card. And then an even stupider going first card was Deck Lockdown. I saw that a lot. This was what hurt me the most in game 3 against the Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, because I opened both of these. But he ashed my Gearsu, and I forget what else I had. But basically he just hand trapped me to death, and so my next turn I could play, but I needed a spell, which I couldn't because of Fragrance, and then I couldn't summon like from the deck off of the Fiendsmith because that's what I drew into as a tract. So like these guys kind of hurt me, and then he was able to outgrind me. But overall, if I saw them by themselves, they were pretty good. And then tokens, because I'm a token guy.
There we go. So if you guys want to see a combo video or combo tutorial, just go ahead and comment down below, give this video a like, and we'll get one made. But thank you, Jason, for showing us your Orcust Horus Fiendsmith profile.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. This is Charles from Team COG signing out.